Hey everyone, welcome to my latest Spider-Man Unlimited video. I had actually taken a break from making videos and I had left the forum for a while, but God help all of you, I was invited back to be an intrinsic part of the community again and made a forum moderator by GameLoft, God help them. I'm not sure what the hell possessed them to empower Maria to make me a mod, but whatever. I had actually had no intention of ever coming back to GameLoft's forum, but whatever, they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. If you saw that ad, by the way, that was, I guess people are actually paying $4.99 for a one-star ghost. I don't get it. Just showing I have 33 rank-up cards stockpiled. Anyway, this video is going to be 50 VIP polls. I have 47 of them saved, and I'll do 3 paid polls at the end, toward the end. So I'll get that going. And the reason I'm doing this is I need a few cards. Now, interestingly enough, I needed one Spider UK because I have him at 6, yeah, 6 stars. I believe I have him at. I'll check that in a second. And I need, they had just, after the latest update, they had changed the VIP portal again. They added a whole bunch of really cool cards in there. So if you notice the lack of continuity in the video, I'm splicing in this picture of the VIP portal literally after the fact. Okay, so I actually just spliced the portal in now, and just to show the cards. So there's 8 of the 9 Titans. They're not putting Winter Spidey in there for some reason, which they gave away at one store, and I haven't seen him in a portal ever. But they did put, in addition to the original 6 that they had, which was Felicity and Goblin to start with, then Peter, then MJ, Titan MJ, and then Madam Web, they also added in Swiney Girl, Titan Swiney Girl, and Titan Spider-Woman May Parker. They also added in Ghost, which all you guys who are paying $4.99 a pop for it, I would try to get them out of the VIP. The reason they've artificially inflated the value of this bullshit card, Ghost, to be honest, by buffing him in so many events. That's why they're charging for it. I guess people are paying for the card to try and pay to place. They also add again Black Suit Swiney Girl, which is a cool card. I actually have this like 4 versions of that card, but at 2 stars each, so I left them unbound. I don't have any Spider Woman. She's one of the few cards above in my collection. I have pretty much almost everything epic and above. I have almost all the legendary cards, almost all the epic cards, and almost all the Titans, with the exception of Spider Woman. So yeah, I'm missing Titan May Parker. Anyway, this is just, I have a huge collection of cards. I'm also missing Arachnido Jr., but that's an epic card. I could rank him up now if I wanted to. All the way. But I'm leaving him separate because they've been buffing Spider UK in some grinder events. So I'm going to leave some of these separate. As you can see, I have all the pigs at various stages of rank. I'm going to just start making pulls on the VIP portal. And actually, here's another card I needed too, so far so good. Both cards I pulled I needed the one UK. I need about 3 of the Spider Jamesons. Another useless card, but whatever, just to rank them up, just for the sake of collection. As you can see, some of my legendary cards are not fully ranked up, but most of them are. And I have multiple copies of a lot of the Titans. By the way, I'm not a cheater. That huge supply of ISO 8 I get from events, and I just stockpile. I very, very rarely use paid ISO 8 pulls. I win most of my cards. And 3rd pull, and that's another one I need. I need Ultimate Spider-Ham, excuse me, or Spider-Man. Alrighty, as you can see, I need that. And we're gonna make a bunch more. Like I said, we're gonna do 50 pulls out of here, and I'm gonna in between some pulls, I'll be clearing some space with slots by fusing or what have you. Oh God! It's funny. A few months ago, I was so excited every Titan I got. Now it's gotten to the point where I've gotten so many of the first 5 to 6 Titans. Now, oddly enough, Venom, I only have him fully ranked. I have him fully ranked at a level 110. There's that Ghost ad again, man. They just spamming the game with their ads, these guys. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I have... Agent Venom is one of the few Titans I have where I only have one copy of him fully ranked. As you can see, I have the 4 Swiney girls, but I'm not fusing them because it seems like a waste to only fuse 2-star versions. If I fuse all those 4 together, I'll have a 6-star Titan. So I'm really waiting to pull a 4-star before I... Look at all those Titans I have. I have a whole bunch of MJs. I have 2 of them fully ranked at level 110, and then a couple more partially ranked. Let's just keep going. Pulls. This card I don't need. I have her fully ranked up. We shall just keep going. Oh god, another MJ. I'm gonna fuse a couple of these at some point. Because again, I have 2 of those that really all you ever need at most, even with a buffed event. Cause him I needed 2. I have him at 5 stars and I just pulled 2 more, so now I've... Well, 4 stars, I'm sorry. And Nancy, oh my god, I have pulled so many Nancy's over the course of my tenure in this game, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna use him as a food card. And Felicity, I swear to god, you know, when this card first came out, I was desperate to pull her. Now, 8 or 9 months later, I feel like I want to shoot myself every time I pull a friggin' Felicity. I have 3 of them fully ranked up, and I have, looks like another 3 partially ranked. Look at that, 3 Felicities, all at level 110. So I'm just gonna, you know, at some point I'll just fuse those last ones. Remember, you can't use more than 4 of any card even in an event, because you can only run with 4 cards. So anything more than 4, you might as well start fusing them with another Felicity. Please, somebody fucking shoot me. Was that 3 in a row? Huh. You gotta be kidding me. Well, it don't matter. So, you know, with these portals, you gotta expect to get some garbage. Another Anansi. I'll tell you, I would love to be a fly on the wall in one of the executive meetings on hiring of these diaper-wearing monkeys manning the email help desks we all submit our tickets to. Speaking of complaining about these portals. By the way, that's another duplicate card. That's a food card that's going to end up being... because whenever we have problems with the game and need help with some form of ice-away compensation, we got to deal with these diaper-wearing monkeys in customer support. I swear to God, I think they are going down to places where homeless people congregate, like shelters and Salvation Army or supermarkets like Shop and Stop, where they snag the guys who are panhandling and bagging groceries and helping people to their cars to spare change. Alright, so I might as well start fusing some of these Felicities because, as I said, the most you can use of any card, even if they're all buffed, the most you could really use is 4. So I've already got 3 fully ranked, so I might as well just rank that 4th one up and just be done with it. I will do some leveling up now too. I mean, I'm sitting here, you know, speaking of the alleged customer care, here we go, let's use that one. Look at that, I think it's 7 stars. Cool! Alright, and, you know, I'm sitting here picturing one of the alleged headhunters in Gameloft looking for another customer disservice person down at their local Key Food or ShopRite, happening on the smelly guy in the parking lot, begging customers to let them help them to their cars with their groceries in exchange for chump change. See, look at all these versions of these various cards I have. I'm going to fuse some of them and maybe use some of them as food just to get rid of them. So I'm just imagining an interview going something like, hey, you obviously have no place to live, no job, family, or friends, and are begging for spare change by hawking your mad grocery carrying skills. You obviously haven't showered, bathed, washed yourself, or brushed your teeth in far too many months to count, and you're shouting obscenities at imaginary people between begging me to help with my groceries. So obviously, what better place in society for a guy like you than customer service? Well, you're in luck because I am a high-level executive for a company called GameLoft, and I think you would make a fine addition to our email customer support staff.
Here's
What's
Spidey.
that? You can barely read or write, and you have horrible communication skills? Oh, don't worry about it. One little bit. Neither can anyone else working in the customer care department of our company. You're obviously overqualified for this job. Your official title will be Diaper Wearing Monkey, and really all you need to be able to do is repeat back customer complaints to them, ask for screenshots from everyone, and what's that you said? You don't know what a screenshot is? Don't even worry. None of our other diaper wearing monkeys do either. That's just something you say before denying customer tickets for compensation. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. All you really have to be able to do is say no to 99% of customer requests, and if you can manage a mock, sympathetic, or even condescending tone in your emails, so much the better. Yeah, that's one hell of an Algonquin roundtable they have going in their customer care department. I gotta tell you, these guys are all going to NASA. Okay, yet another MJ. I think we're gonna fuse her at some point as well, like now. I've got a fuck ton of her. Oh my god. It's like this is getting to be a joke already. This is actually, may even be worse than Felicity. Alright. A nice store of rank up cards, which I don't have to use because I luckily had saved all these polls from all of the various events that they were giving them away at. So just so you know, all this ISO 8 and all these polls that I have, these would not, I'm not a hacker, I'm not a cheater, I've saved all these polls legitimately. Alright, so, as I said before, remember, a good tip to remember with the cards, even if they're buffed in a grinder and you're, doesn't matter how ranked up they are, you really can only ever use 4 of one card, because that's the most you can have on your running team. So anything more than 4, you might as well get rid of or use it to rank up, or once you have 4 fully ranked up, you can just level them up. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just fusing this. Now, even if MJ is buffed in a grinding event or something, then I have 4 of her. Alright, so we shall keep going with the polls. And oddly enough, I mean, these portals are usually horrible, and I guess the only reason why I'm doing well with these portals, I'm going to start burning some of these cards as food, because I already have this particular card at 7 stars. So I don't really need to keep more than 4 lower ranked versions of him, because the pig cards only seem to ever be buffed in grind. Let me get rid of some of these Nancy's. Oh my god. What a joke this card is. I also have a fully ranked Master Marvel, so I don't need him. And I'm gambling with some of these, burning some of these cards that they're not going to buff them in events. Of course, how stupid will I feel when they, if and when they do buff them in some of these events coming up.
What the?
I will say I love the pig voice. If there's anything else I can fuse or get rid of here. I got all these empty slots, so I left a bunch of these 1-star 1602 rare 1 of 5-star rares, because they seem to be buffing them in events, or if I'm not mistaken, maybe they were buffing in Alliance, they were buffed in something. Oh my god, I went from needing 3 of this asshole card to now I've got like, what did I pull, like 6 of them already? Alright, fun, fun, fun. They got to do something about these portals. These portals are really bad. I still can't believe that I haven't pulled a Swiney or a May Parker Spider-Girl yet. I'm really waiting to get a 4-star Swiney before I start ranking that up. I'm just going to get rid of some of these Do I need the space at this point? No, but, you know, might as well just clean up a little, do a little house cleaning. But I haven't, so far in all these pulls, I haven't pulled a Swiney yet, and I haven't pulled a Spider-Woman, May Parker, or Mayday, I think we call them at the forum. But, I mean, I really can't complain because I'm getting a lot of cards I need, and these were all free VIP pulls that I've been winning in events over the course of the last couple of months, and I've just been stockpiling them. I really waited because before this, there was no point. Before this changeover, every single card in the VIP portal before this one, I had fully maxed up. So there was no point in me ever using them unless I was just looking to waste the pull for food. Hey, look at that. That's what I needed. That was the card I really, that's one of the cards I really wanted. Forget these garbage legendaries that I'm just using to rank up with, although that's helpful too. I really can't complain because all those legendaries, a lot of those legendaries I got, I really did need to just tidy up my collection. As you can see, a lot of these are going to be 6 stars. So now, I've got 5 Swiney cards, so let's just fuse one of them. See, that's what I needed. I needed a 4-star version before I could start fusing them. Because just remember, when you fuse a card, you only get 1 extra star. So you start fusing 2-star cards together, it's a real waste. So by fusing a 2 to a 2, I only get 3 stars. By fusing a 2 to a 4, I get a 5-star Swiney. I hope you followed that logic. That's why I have, and I'm saving 4 Swinies because they've been buffing Swinies in events. So I'd like to have at least 4 of them. I don't need to. Now see, this is ridiculous. I get 2 of these in a row now, which I can't complain about. You know, and all kidding aside, as bad as these portals usually are, and even though I'm getting a lot of repetitive Titans, I'm getting a lot of legendaries I need, and I really did need these 2 Swinies, so that's a good thing. I can't really complain too much. So now notice my strategy here in case they buff this black suit Swiney. And so she's 6 stars now. In case they buff her in an event, I stopped ranking her up. Why? Because now I have 4 copies of that card in case she's buffed in some kind of a ring grinder or something where, let's say she's buffed at 7x and I have 4 of them, that gives me 28x, or 3 of them, that gives me 24x. So let's keep going with these. Yeah, another Masked Marvel. He's another one I'm going to burn because I've got him at 7 stars already. See, I'm not expecting to pull... oh god, another Felicity, please, somebody kill me. I'm not expecting... I mean, I'm half kidding. I'm not expecting to pull useful cards with every single, you know, portal pull. I get the idea behind a lot of these systems. They gotta tweak this a little bit because this is just... It's not a very good system. Not for people. Alright, so now I've got 4 fully ranked Felicities. The 4th one isn't fully leveled because I just started ranking her up now. But I mean, it's just, you know. So now anything more than this with Felicity, it's just food. The same thing with Jameson. I'm gonna gamble and assume that they're not gonna really be buffing Spider Jameson. And the reason I'm going to town with well, oh, see, I needed that ghost. So now I got 2 of these ghosts, or actually maybe 3 by now, which is going to be good because I don't have to pay these $4.99. Not that I would. I'm not going to give them $4.99 for a 1-star card. Screw game off. I'm not doing that shit. All right, another Spider Ham $20.99. I don't need. And another Titan MJ I also kind of don't need. Now, again, you know, it doesn't hurt to be ranking all these cards up. So now I have 3 fully ranked MJs and a couple more at various stages of rank. So I guess, I don't need, nobody needs 5 of a card because you can only run with 4. So I might as well get rid of this little Orphan Annie here. Or little Orphan MJ, if you will. See, one of the things I'm glad about too is I had a fully a level 100 ghost. All right, see, I want to get rid of her too now. All right, so now I've got 3 MJs at
Spectacular.
8 stars of rank and 1 at 6. So, whatever that's worth. I'm saving, by the way, the reason I'm not using any of those premium portals is I literally don't need anything in that portal. I only collect, at this point, I'm only really, oh god, another Anansi. I'm only collecting, because of space considerations, I'm only collecting epics and above. I have 5 rares, and the only reason I'm keeping them is nostalgic value. Another Carly Cooper, which I also have fully ranked. I have 5 rares, and the only reason I'm keeping them, as I said, is nostalgic value, because of the fact that they were the first rare cards I ever ranked up, and I'm talking going way back a year, well over a year ago. Now this is interesting, because I got a 4-star goblin. I have 2 goblins fully ranked up at 110, and no other odd men out, so I'm kind of sort of glad to get another goblin in case he gets buffed in another event. Oh god, what's that, like 8 Jamesons so far? Again, it is a lottery system, I get it. You're not going to get cards you need every single pull, but the Madam Web is another interesting card that I was going nuts trying to get. I wanted 2 fully ranked versions of her. Now I've got an unguarded. Now I've got my 2 fully ranked level 110 Madam Web, and now I got 2 more Madam Webs. So, so now I've got 4 one's at 5 and one's at 4. So I'll leave those separate for now, so I have 4 copies of Madam Web in case she gets buffed in some kind of a grinder that's not a high score. See the strategy I'm going with here? So far, as much as I've used 37 of my 47 free pulls so far. This is my first Blood Spider I got, and I actually need this card. I actually need that Blood Spider because I've had this one straggler orphaned at 6 stars for the longest time. So that's, again, I think I said this before, that's why I started using this portal. Before they changed the portal over with the latest update, I had every single card in the VIP portal I had fully ranked, so there was no point in me using them. So whenever I won 1 or 2 or 3 in an event, because I was placing pretty high on the event, so I would get, for the last couple of weeks, I've been getting 1, there we go, use that, so I would be getting, in some of these events, I'd be getting 2 and 3 VIP portals. And I had no use for them until they changed the portal over. And the reason I waited, I had a feeling that when I saw the update and there were 2 Titan Felicities in there, I had a feeling that was a mistake, and I waited for them. That's why I waited until today to use this portal, because I wanted them to get rid of the second Felicity. It's already dropping too much of all the other Titans. And thankfully they did. They actually replaced Felicity with Ultimate Spider-Ham, which is good because the Miles Morales, or Miles Ham Morales, whatever the hell he is, and I only had him at 4 or 5 stars anyway, so I was really happy that I waited because I ended up with a few of him. Let's look at all these cards I'm using.
That was rad!
So I was actually considering pulling a few days ago, but then I was like, no, 2 Felicities in there, that's gotta be a mistake. I'm gonna wait to see if they're gonna yank the second one out and replace it with something that either the other Titan, like Winter Spidey, which I don't know what the hell happened to him, or another legendary card, which they did, and they happened to replace it with the legendary card I needed, so I was really glad I waited. So even though I just blew 50 pulls, so not yet, I'm adding the commentary after the fact. So even though this video is 50 VIP pulls, right? Even though the video is 50 VIP pulls, I had 47 of them that were basically free pulls from, non-ISO paid pulls, for lack of a better word. Another Felicity. See, now it's a good thing I waited because Felicity was dropping at like 10%, I think somebody was telling me from my alliance. And the other Titans were dropping at 5, so I waited to start pulling because otherwise I probably would have pulled a lot more. See that 1-star Winter Spidey? This is just unbelievable. Hey, look at this. This is just ridiculous how many Felicities I have. Now I'll get just level up Swiney a little bit more. I have some card collection, but then again, I've been playing this game since a month after it launched. Notice I'm using Felicity to level up Swiney. Why? Because I have 4 of them already at 8 stars. So, I mean, you can't really use more than that. There's no point in having 5. It just takes up a slot for absolutely nothing. You know, when you have that much. So, it is what it is, right? Giving you some tips. Now here's another card. He's one of Peter Parker is one of the few Titans I had only one of fully ranked. I mean, again, I had him fully ranked, so I wasn't really, you know, jonesing to get another one. So whatever, I got another one. Big friggin' deal, right? I also got a strange glitch at the end of all these pulls. I got a whole bunch of free cards in my inbox. I had a Peter. I had a bunch of a couple of free legendaries. I ended up using them as food or whatever. I don't show them on the video, but when I had force closed my game and restarted it, I had a bunch of cards for some reason also sent to my inbox, including another Peter. So that and another Venom. So that's another Felicity. Just what I got. Okay, see that Ultimate Spider-Ham? See, I would have never gotten that card. I got several versions of them already. I would have never gotten him had I used the VIP when the update first came out. So I'm glad that I had the patience to wait. But anyway, when I had gotten done with all of these pulls, I found in my inbox, I had found an extra Peter Parker, which I didn't actually pull from the portal, so there must be something bug going on. I found a couple of extra pigs. I found an extra Venom at 4 stars. So I guess I got multiple copies of these cards to use in events if they do get buffed. Alright, I'm really running low on my free VIP pulls, but I really don't care because, to be honest, I've gotten everything I wanted to get from this portal, with one exception. The only thing I got 2 Swiney girls, which I'm really happy about. I've got all the various legendary cards. Spider-Ham I didn't need, 2099 rather. I've gotten all the legendaries that I needed out of there. And the only thing I didn't get, all these pulls, I didn't get a single May Parker Spider-Woman, which is surprising, but whatever. Alright, so now I'll just do a couple of more pulls. Actually, this is another Madam Web. I guess you could always use another one of her. And I'll use her to rank up with. Again, I have almost every single card epic and above. The only ones I'm really missing at this point, I mean, even the 1-star Winter Spidey I have. The only card I have all the Titans, and now with the exception of Spider-Woman, I forgot I didn't have her. Spider-Woman, May Parker. I have all the legendaries. I don't think there's any legendary I'm missing, and the only epics I'm missing is what do you call it? The one that I said before, Arachnido Jr., Epic Arachnido. But I have the legendary version of him. But again, I'm doing this with your collection now. So
now I'm good to go.
I'm missing a fuckload of cards, rare and below, but I don't really collect them because you don't have unlimited slots, so I don't really care about them at this point. My collection goals really now are focused on epic and above. So I just need the one to complete my collection. I need to get one. I'll probably use a rank up card if I catch May Parker Spider-Woman Titan at one of the portals. I'll just use 4 rank up cards on her and be done with it. I won't use rank up cards on legendaries. That's why I have 33 of them, by the way, because I will only use them on Titans that I need. And since there's only 8 or 9 Titans. Well, there's 9, but there's only 8 that really... I'm certainly not going to use a rank-up class to rank up a 1-star Winter Spidey with pretty useless abilities. Alright, so that's This video only shows 49 pulls. I'm not sure what happened. I think one of the smaller video, did the 50th pull, but for some reason that didn't record. So anyway, this is just showing you again what's in the VIP portal, and I was so glad when they changed this over. And again, I was so glad that I waited and didn't pull yesterday or a few days ago when they had two Felicities and they didn't have the Ultimate Spider-Ham in there, because now I have him fully ranked and I wouldn't. So basically, this was a pretty productive use of a whole crapload of free VIP portals. I mean, I used the 3 ISO 8 portals and I really didn't get anything I wanted out of it, but the reason I'm glad I did, I wanted to make this video 50 pulls. I wanted an even number, so that's what it is. And that's the one card I didn't get. But every single thing in the VIP portal, with the exception of Spider-Woman, which I don't have a copy of, I have fully ranked up. So I don't even know if I'll use my future VIP pulls. I'll probably wait till they stick Mayday into an event portal or something and try and get a bunch of her that way. Maybe stop. See, that's what I did. Once I had everything in the last iteration of the VIP portal, I stopped using the free ones. That's how I got like 47 free pulls, because about a month and a half, I don't remember when I started stockpiling them. Once I realized that I had everything in that portal, I didn't need anything. So I just started waiting until they changed the VIP portal, and I was glad I did. And now I'm just burning some of these cards. But yeah, I'm actually waiting now. I really like it if they would stick Winter Spidey into a portal. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing with that card though. I know they were selling it. They were selling one-star versions, but who the hell wants to fuse a bunch of one-star versions of a card? Because then you need 8 of them. If you fuse two-star versions to each other, you need 4 of them. Well, no, actually that's not true. You need 6 of them. Plus the original 2-star one that you got. Alright, anyway, enough of this nonsense. Hope you enjoyed this really long video, and feel free to leave comments making fun of me for a 30-minute plus video of nothing but VIP polls. Alright, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say to a blank screen, believe it or not, is I've already created 2 bronze tutorial videos if you want to watch them if you need help, but those are all pretty old. In the coming days or weeks, probably weeks, I'm going to be making a more up-to-date bronze tutorial video for anybody who wants to win 50 ISO 8 a day from winning a bronze medal. So stay tuned for that, because in the meantime, you can still watch my older bronze videos, which you'll find in my channel, but more importantly, with all the introduction of the Titans and everything, I think a new bronze tutorial is needed, which I will be making very, very soon. Okay? Again, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon.